So we're now going to be using the Zanussi Lindo 300 condenser dryer on the Cotton's strong dry setting, which is this setting here. And we'll see how well that does, as I've never used that setting before. You're watching Florence Ballard A3060 on film.
Florence Ballard A3060.
Hi guys, and welcome to the channel. Without further ado, let's get stuck into another video. Get loading her. So, there's a different position in this dryer to when you last saw the machine, because she was in the other position. So this is the load that you would have seen in the previous video of the Fisher and Paykel. It's funny because you guys are seeing it roughly 3 days apart, whereas this has obviously just happened in a matter of like minutes. It's quite a good load. I've never used the strong dry setting because it's normally cover dry is good enough, but I want to see what it does. Yeah, program down to Cottons. That's default on cover dry, but I'm put it onto strong dry. So it only adds 5 minutes more. However, that's the default setting. It could dry a lot quicker. We'll see what happens. And away we go. So I don't know if you guys remember how this works. It does about 1.5 minutes of just this. This is sensing the load. There's no heat, and then we just kick into the higher speed tumbles with the heat. I'll get all this off the door as well. I thought I haven't filmed the Lindo in a bit, so I thought we'd do that and just relax video, because I won't really talk through this. I'll just let you guys enjoy it. Warming her up nicely at least. I do need to clean that bit there, I do. Here we are. So we're sensed, faster tumbles, and now we're heating. So this setting will be a little bit drier than, so you've got strong dry and then there's extra dry, which is the other one. I never use extra dry because it just makes everything so hard. Like, so this will probably be one step up. Because cover dry, although it dries stuff, sometimes it leaves stuff a tiny bit damp, so this will just probably finish everything off a little bit more. I don't think any heat is applied when we reverse, but there'll be heat in the drum. So what this dryer does is when it detects the load is drying quicker, it doesn't like halve the time as in quickly change. It will count down a lot quicker. So say it will count down 4 minutes in the space of 2 minutes if it knows the load is dry. So that's how it works basically. It's quite good because you just let the machine do what it wants. It doesn't make any unnecessary time cuts. It's just it will sense load as it goes along. I think that's quite good. So there, it just jumped 2 minutes in the space of 1 minute. So it's probably already detecting that the load is drying quicker. I mean, it's only cotton shirts, not really much. And there were some at 1400 for about 3.5 minutes, so yeah. Already feels quite hot in there now, so that'll be getting, so give that another 5 minutes and that'll probably be a maximum like evaporation in there where it's looking really hot. It warms the room up nicely, it actually fragrances it because the heat comes out the bottom. The heat comes out the bottom, but yeah, heat comes out the bottom and then it just well, it just works really well. Anyway, I'll let that continue in cycle and then we'll rejoin at a later point. Okay, so we've got an hour and 9 minutes left. We have counted down quite quickly. We're doing quite well. So as you know, when stuff gets more dry, it will start tumbling around a lot more rather than sticking around the side. So you can actually see stuff's tumbling a bit more. Doing really well. Dryer's is nice and quiet now because everything's warmed up inside and it's not rumbling as much. Yeah, reverse. I want to do an ASMR video of this and of the Fisher Paykel as well, where it's just a long 3-hour video of the machine drying. Obviously not drying for 3 hours, but you know, just looped. Maybe looped every sort of 10 minutes or something. .12 minutes to go. We're on the cooldown now, the final cool tumble. So this doesn't do a 10-minute cooldown, we do a 12-minute cooldown, but there is about a minute where we sit there and the machine pumps the last of the condensed water to the condenser. Everything does look a lot drier there, so I'll be really intrigued to see how this works. satisfying. See, it smells really good. That Almat stuff is really good. I've set the end of cycle buzzer on this, so I'm going to disable it somewhat. So if I don't turn the machine off, it will just keep ringing like every 5 seconds. What I mean is you can tell if it's more dry now because it's taking up more room in there. We still use the last of the heat in there to dry, but it's mainly cooling it down now, so it just prevents creases and makes it a bit more safer to touch. So it'll be interesting to see how the strong dry setting is, because I didn't really find that much longer. Maybe about 20 minutes longer actually, because Cover Dry would have shut that off about 20 minutes ago or something, yeah. But extra dry would go on even longer, because that means like every bit of moisture possible. Nice mix of colours going around too. You can hear that the machine's pumping the water into the condenser tank. We actually stop for about a couple of minutes and do this, and then you'll hear the end of cycle buzzer. There we go. Look, if I refuse to go near it. 3, 2, 1. Right, let's see how different it is. Oh, weird, that's the anti-crease we're going to. Right. Oh, wow. That's a lot of... Ooh. I wonder what that's... Oh, that might be off my bedding, I think that is. Oh, I need to sort that out, because otherwise that's not going to hold. I'll get that a bit under here, innit? Blimey. Right. Okay, it's not... It doesn't feel too different from Cover Dry, but it definitely feels there is no remaining moisture in that. Okay. Yeah, they are actually more stronger dried. And of course, I do like the easy... Oh, wow. That's a lot of red fluff in that. Blimey, look at that. If I start sneezing here, you know why. No problem with emptying this. I'll keep it there. There's some annoying bits here that I can't get to quite easily. There you go. That goes back in there. Close the door. And then I'll take the, let's have a look how much water's come out of this. And that's a lot. You can see it there. I did a towel wash in the Fisher Paykel the other day, which was full to capacity. Put it in the dryer here, and the water was up to here. And it was the dryer had been on for about a whole hour and a half. So I'll take that and empty that. It does let you know if the tank's full, but I always empty it after every cycle. There, guys, is the Zanussi Lindo 300 Condenser Dryer. I don't know what on earth the model number is because it's too long and I can't be bothered to to go and look it up, but it's in the title. So that's that. So I'm glad we could do that because it means there's 2 sets of videos done. And maybe my next one is I might unbox that Kasdan toy at the very top, and then I've got that out. That's in the collection. And yeah, that'll be sort of that. I don't know what else we'll do. Probably might do another one on the Fisher & Paykel. I'm not trying to film everything on that machine because at the end of the day, it's going to be going to Hooverlux, so I can always film the machine when I go and see him. And he'll give us something to film there, considering that I filmed pretty much everything in his collection right now. 2 or 3 times over. I need to do the Logic again though, the Media one. But anyway, so I'm going to try and plan to do an ASMR video with this, where it's just a video of me not talking at all. Probably not even an intro. Or I'll whisper it and just do that way, maybe something like that. And then what else could we do? Then one of the Fisher & Paykel at 1400 RPM. Yeah, see what we can do. So guys, hope you enjoyed that. Thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to keep it supreme and go with the flow.